All right, hi everybody. Back here for a little farm update, and kind of some unfortunate events happened last night. I had to go out of town. We moved our little baby chicks. They're not babies anymore. They're going on 6 weeks. We haven't done an update on them because there hasn't really been much hasn't changed. But we finally moved them out of the greenhouse because it's getting warm here in the 80s, and it makes it like 100 or more in the greenhouse. So we need to get them out of there. So first night we had one that was dead. It was kind of matted down. We thought maybe it just got trampled. And I got home early this morning about 6:30, and I came back here to let the chickens out, and there was just a straight up massacre in there, just pieces of chickens. We ended up losing 4 of them, and there's one that has a leg that's missing that probably won't make it. It'd probably be more humane probably just to put it down. But I'm going to give it today and tomorrow, see how it turns out with it. So, I mean, I have had a chicken with one leg before, so it can survive if it can make it through the initial wounds and all that. So I'm going to give it some antibiotics and all that to try to keep it alive, but we'll see how it does here today and tomorrow. So a couple other updates as far as that. We planted some rye. It was kind of a real quick thing. I didn't get to do a video on it. I was just trying to get it done before I had to go out of town and worry about the weather. We had good weather. So I've been working on some tractors, but we'll go here to the chicken house and I'll kind of give you a breakdown what happened. And we've never had this problem, so I don't know. I don't think it possibly could have been a raccoon, but we do have this creek down here, and there could be muskrats or mink or other predators. So there's a little hole, something dug underneath the fence here, dug a little hole to get under, and there's actually a chicken foot right there. I guess it left on its way out, whatever it was. And my dad built these little chicken houses, which we usually use them for meat birds, but I'm just kind of using this as an in-between till the chicks are ready to go. I'm building the bigger, like a mobile egg mobile type of thing, which I'll keep you guys up to date on that with that design and construction. So it's got expanded metal, as you can see underneath. This thing's completely sealed. I mean, nothing can get in there. And those holes, that expanded metal you see, let me get in here. So this expanded metal is actually smaller than chicken wire, and this is hard. Like you can't break that. I mean, no animal can get through that. So this thing's completely sealed. There's no way anything can get in here once this is shut. So something actually came through the bottom, and the chicks we got roosts back there. So some of them are sleeping on a roost, but they haven't really learned it yet. So the ones that were standing on the ground, something came under here and was eating them or pulling parts of them down through the expanded metal. So we lost 4. It was pretty gruesome. I mean, there's some blood and stuff over here, but there's no way. Something had to be pulling them through this expanded metal. And there was, I cleaned everything up, and I'm not going to show it. It was pretty nasty looking. But we got it all cleaned up. So tonight, I've got a few remedies to take care of them. I'm not going to get into the details on that, but hopefully in the morning we will have a victim out here of the predator, or a body of the predator once all said and done, because I got a couple methods to trap and get rid of them, I guess you could say. So we'll do an update on that once I solve the problem. But like I said, we lost 5 birds. We lost 1, and we'll have 4 dead, and possibly going to lose a 6. And that gets pretty. $5 a piece for the chicks, and your time raising them, and it adds up really quick. So it's not a good thing. So that's kind of disappointing. I don't really want to put them back in the greenhouse because something can dig underneath our railing on the bottom as well, just like they did here, just as easy. So I think it's better we're going to keep them out here, and I'm going to try to take care of the predator tonight. So other than that, like I said, we planted some more sweet corn. We had just had a video up on that, but I didn't have any commentary or anything. Planted out some silver queen, about I think I got 800-foot rows over here. Put out some green beans, quite a bit of that. Like I said, we got the chicks out of the greenhouse here. So we're gonna get in here. They kick up a lot of dust. So I'm actually gonna have to come in here with the hose and spray spray this all down and get some moisture in here. Then I'm going to till all this up, and then it'll be ready to grow something in here again. Plants are doing really well. They're about ready to go in the ground. Actually got volunteer tomatoes. We had tomatoes in here last year, so the ones that fell down and rotted, seeds, they grew themselves everywhere. So I'm gonna dig a lot of those up and try to replant those outside, as well as it's free plants. So here's all the plants that we started. I mean, we got several different varieties of tomatoes, peppers, bell peppers, sweet peppers, hot peppers, really hot peppers, some broccoli, which needs to get planted as soon as possible. Zucchinis over here, they've went crazy. Need to get those out today or tomorrow, planted outside. So it's been really dry, really good weather here. So I've been pretty fortunate. It looks like it's going to be good through the first part of next week as well. So I'm trying to get all this stuff wrapped up, and I got another business to get started and working on. So I need to get all this stuff done for a time being while the weather's good, and get on to other things. Yeah, it's really disappointing. You got a nice flock of birds here that have been doing pretty well and all that. Then you get something that comes in and does something like that. Then the worst part is that it didn't even finish the bird that it started on. It ate about a third of one, and then went on and killed another one. And so instead of just having one meal, it killed 4 different birds. So yeah, and just wasted the rest of them. So garlic is doing really well. We'll probably have the escapes coming up on it here in the next couple of weeks, and I gotta get our website up and running so we can start marketing that stuff. Because I know it's hard to find garlic scapes, and a lot of people like them. So if you don't know what the scape is, it's a little stalk that comes out of the garlic in the center of the garlic plant, which I don't think there's any coming out yet. Yeah, with a scape, there'll be another, like a round stalk that'll come up, and it'll actually get a curlicue in it. And it's basically like a chive or an onion. You can use it in different dishes and stuff. So they're hard to find at stores and stuff like that, but you usually have to buy them from somebody that grows garlic. So we should have those coming on pretty soon. And this stuff here will be right ready to dig. I mean, real nice stick stalks and all this stuff for the most part. These will probably be ready to dig in the end of July or August. I'm probably not going to sell very much of this. I've got several different varieties, and I've actually got a map of what I've got planted. And I'm going to save most of this for my own seed for next year, because this was about $500 in seed stock. So if I save it, I can grow basically probably 5 times this much and not have to save my own cloves for seed and not have to buy seed anymore. Have my own stock that's actually acclimated to our climate here, so which makes it that much better. So we'll save the biggest and best bulbs and all that, so that way we get the kind of unnatural selection. So we're kind of picking the biggest and best for next year's crop, and kind of have our own strain here. So that's kind of what's been going on around here. Oh, we got meat birds. I got a call at Tuesday morning, was it? At 4 a.m. Had the post office call me. I wasn't expecting them. Actually, no, Wednesday morning they called, because I had to leave Wednesday night. So I wasn't expecting them to be here probably till Thursday. Then I was going to be out of town, so I thought my wife was going to be the one to get the call at 4. But unfortunately, I did. So we got those little guys set up. I ordered 40 of them, and I think they gave us some extras. And McMurray's, they always give you a free little specialty. So there's some little bird in there a little chicken. I have no idea what breed it is or anything, but it'll probably end up going in with these guys once it gets bigger. So the meat birds, we did the Red Rangers, which are kind of more of a foraging type of meat bird. And I got some of the Cornish crosses as well. So it's kind of a 50-50 mix roughly, because that's what they had available. And these guys, they'll be ready to butcher in probably 12 weeks, give or take. So I got to get that scheduled, and probably some of our extra roosters, the males out of this bunch. I'll probably pick about 3 or 4 of the best roosters, so the biggest ones, and we'll keep those for our breeding stock and kind of protect the flock from you know, the predator birds and all that. Then the rest of them, 10 or 15 or how many we have left, will go in to get butchered with these little guys. So sorry, my shop is a total disaster. This is all my new business stuff. If you guys watch the trucking channel, I bought a new water generator. I got all kinds of specialty tools and stuff, and I gotta get all this stuff together and get it in that truck, because that's what all of this stuff laying around here is. So these are the meat birds. They're about ready to be cleaned out. They eat a lot. You actually have to ration their food because they'll eat too much. I mean, at this stage, you don't have to watch it too much, but pretty soon in the coming weeks, we'll have to. You feed them twice a day, and you only give them so much according to a schedule. So these are the Red Rangers. So not a bad looking bird. And these are the Cornish crosses. One thing I noticed with these meat birds, since you feed them a higher protein diet, you got to kind of watch their butts, because sometimes they'll get plugged up. They'll get a crust back there, and it can actually kill them because they can't go to the bathroom, and it'll plug them up and kill them. So you kind of have to. I mean, the Jersey Giants, I didn't have to really worry about them, but these type of birds, I guess, because like I said, the higher protein and all that, you got to keep an eye on them. But here's this little bitty guy. So I have no idea what breed it is or anything. I mean, it almost looks like a Bantam or something. So they always, like I said, they always give you some free exotic chick. So I don't have any idea what that guy is. But so that's pretty much what we got going on around here, guys, for right now. So just wanted to kind of do an update. Then I wish I would have got to do more videos on some of the other projects I was working on. Like I said, we had the 656 down there at the other farm. I put out some oats that we're gonna. I was just gonna put buckwheat out for a cover crop, because I'm putting most of that back into hay and straw at the end of the year, because we usually like to plant our hay in this part where we live here in August, early September is kind of the best time to plant that stuff, because it gets dry here in the summertime. So if you plant in the spring, you take a chance of it not getting enough rain in the summer, and then the stuff won't grow, or to kill most of it. So it's better to plant, you know, late summer, put your hay crops out. But I ended up putting about 10 acres of oats down there, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to let that run its course, and we're going to run it through the combine, and we're going to bale that for straw, for oat straw, and hopefully get halfway decent return on that. So like I said, I had the 656 down there with the field cultivators and all that, so I wish I would have got to do some videos on that, but we got more to do down there here coming up soon, so hopefully we'll be able to get all that videoed and get it out there to you guys. So just wanted to do kind of a follow-up, and like I said, the unfortunate news with the other birds out there. So I guess it is what it is. That's life, unfortunately. But again, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, on this channel, you guys know we're all doing the small farm stuff, chickens, growing produce, and small grains and hay. We're getting ready hay season. We'll probably be cutting hay here probably within 2 or 3 weeks, hopefully, for first cutting the hay. So see how that goes. Get all the equipment ready, and yeah, so all kinds of stuff going on, antique tractors, maintenance, all kinds of good stuff. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell for the updates, and always like the video, comment, and we'll do what we can to answer the questions as best we can if you have questions. So we appreciate everything, and if you're interested in trucking and truck maintenance, heavy equipment maintenance, check out our trucking channel as well. I know we got a lot bigger following over there than this channel, since we just kind of started this one. So, but we appreciate everything we can get. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.